Guys, welcome to Unacademy. These are 6 videos in our web development series, and in this video we are going to learn about the multimedia text in our HTML document, which are images, audios and videos. Okay, so my name is Uchin Dwivedi. I'm a blogger, writer, developer. I'm currently pursuing my BTech in computer science. I was also co-founder and developer at Afterlife, which was an organ donation campaign. Okay, so first of all we are going to learn about the images in HTML. So here you can see this is the basic syntax of our image tag. As we know that image tag is a void element, that means it is not having a closing tag. Okay, so it is only having a opening tag, which is the img tag, right? So for inserting an image we will just use this simple syntax that you can see here, which is the img opening. Now that you can see here, I've also used the src, which is the source attribute, right? This is a simple attribute of our image tag, right? So as we know that src attribute simply gives the link or simply give the destination of our source file. So wherever our source file is placed or wherever the image is placed, right, we'll use the name of the image, okay, and we will write the source of our image, right? You can also see here if my image is .jpg format, okay, I'll use .jpg, and if my image is in .png format, I'll use the .png format. Okay, so this is very important thing, you have to use the format. Now also we are going to discuss about the width and the height element, which height attribute of our image tag. Now if you give 100% width and 100% height, okay, the image will be shown in your full web page. Okay, so if you want the background, you will have the width 100% and height 100%, so you will have a complete image in your web page, right? So in this way we can use the image tag in our HTML. Now ALT, right, this is another attribute for image. You can see here I've used the ALT, which is the alternate attribute. Now what, because of some reason your image is not visible in your web page, right? Maybe because of the internet connection, or maybe because of the source file or anything, something like that, right? Your image is not visible in your web page. Now we will be using the alternate, which is the ALT attribute of our image. Now you can see here that I have uploaded an image of the logo, right, the logo of Unacademy. Now for some reason it is not visible in our web browser. So I want that if this type of condition occurs, okay, my user must see logo text here, right? So they can understand that there was logo of my website. Okay, so in this way, because of some reason we are not able to see the image in our website, we will be simply using the ALT tag, okay, ALT attribute. Okay, so it will simply show text here, okay, in place of image. Okay, so the user can understand that what exactly was there. Okay, now if after writing this code and if there is no problem, then you can see here this is the logo of Unacademy, and I've simply uploaded the image using this simple code, okay, this one line code, and we can upload the image. Okay, so in this way we will be using the img tag, which will be used to upload the image in our HTML document, right? Now the second multimedia tag is audio. Now for audio, which is not a void element, that's why we will be using the audio opening tag and the audio closing tag, right? We can use the source attribute, the autoplay attribute, the controls attribute, and the loop attribute in our audio tag. Okay, there's one thing that you should know, that we cannot use the ALT, which is the alternate attribute in our source, right? So in our source we cannot use the ALT, otherwise we can use the source, autoplay, controls and loop attributes, right? So this is the basic view of audio. Now you can see here, first of all, for uploading an audio file you will be using an audio opening tag and the audio closing tag, right? And in between that you will just use a simple attribute, that is the source attribute, for giving the source of your audio file. Well, basically audio by itself simply adds us audio file but doesn't play it, right? So if you write this code, it will simply add an audio file, but it will not play that audio file for you, right? So for that you will have to use the attribute autoplay. Okay, so as long as you loads the page, the sound automatically will start, right? So whenever you will use this autoplay attribute, okay, the sound automatically will be started whenever you load the page. Okay, so for playing the video we will have to use autoplay or other attributes, right? We cannot simply add the audio file. Okay, it will only add that, it doesn't play it, right? Now this is the most important one, which is the control attribute for the audio. Now and also this is the most recommended one. Now for using the control attribute, you will have to give the source file, you will end the tag, you will open the tag, right? And you will use the control attribute. Now after adding the control attribute, you will have something like this in your browser, like you can see here. Okay, so after using the control, you can now change the volume, you can now manage the forward and backward direction, you can simply pause your video, you can add it. Okay, so you will have all the control of the audio file in your web page. Okay, so this is very important attribute in our HTML document, right? This is very much used in different websites, right? So we can simply use this simple attribute control. Okay, also we can add the autoplay loop attribute. Now after this, it will play again and again, it will start playing automatically as long as the page loads, and after that it will play automatically again and again, right? So it will come in a loop. Okay, so in this way we can use different attribute of our audio tag, right? So here is our third element, which is the video. Now handling video is very similar to handling audio, right? All the attributes are similar to audio tag. It will be having an audio opening tag and an audio closing tag. That's why it's not an void element. Okay, we'll have to give a source file of our audio, okay, of our video, sorry. Okay, and there are all the attributes which are related to it, like the source, like the controls, autoplay loop. But there's one thing you can notice here, that we can use the ALT, which is the alternate attribute here in our videos. Okay, so we use ALT in our images and ALT in our videos, but not in our audios. Okay, so here you can see that these are basic syntax of video tag. These are opening video, these are closing video. Here I have given the source of my video file. After that I have used the alternate attribute. Okay, so whenever for some reason my video is not able to play, this simple message will be shown in my video, right? After that I've used the controls. So whenever you use controls, you will have full control of the video tag. After that you will have playing and stopping and forward backward volume changing buttons in your HTML document. Okay, and whenever you play autoplay, so as soon as the page loads, your video will start playing. In the same way, whenever you use autoplay loop, it will start playing again and again. So whenever you in some website you see that there's a background video, okay, so for that they use the autoplay loop. Okay, so for that we will be using autoplay loop, and in the same way video simply uploads but it doesn't play it. For that you will be using different attributes of video, right? So in this way we can use our images, our audio, our videos, right, in our HTML. All of them are very simple to use. You can simply add a video, audio. I think you should try all of them one by one, and they are very simple. They are just 1 or 2 line of code, right? So I hope you all like this video. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please comment on it. Please let us know your opinion. Okay, thank you very much.